Breaking news, is she was pretending to be a Mexican on the run? That's right. We find out she was not only under a fake name and she was not only fleeing the U.S., but get this, she's been speaking Spanish with locals. That Spanish, it's complete with a fake Mexican accent. I mean, you see it right here. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up if you tried. The outlet that broke this is the same outlet that tracked down too. That's right. They're the ones that found her hiding out under an assumed name. They interviewed people, and what did they find? Yeah, speaking Spanish with a Mexican accent, and so much more. The interviews on this, they're beyond hilarious too. I mean, imagine fake name, fake accent, trying to blend in and more while renting, get this, almost €3 million home. Because, hey, of course, that's not you saw. That's just somebody else. You and I, we're going to talk about this today. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. I hope you are doing excellently. When I saw headlines like this telling me, she's not just on the run, but get this, she's trying to blend by speaking Spanish with a fake Mexican accent. Oh, I thought this can't be real, right? Surely this can't be real. Apparently it is, though. It's sourcing back to the outlet that tracked her down after months of hiding. She was hiding under a fake name. And get this, not only is she speaking Spanish with a fake Mexican accent to try to be one of the natives. I mean, that's crazy enough, right? But she's doing it while living in a $2.8 million home. And what's absolutely hilarious about this is it isn't the publication that calls out the Spanish with a Mexican accent. Oh no, it's the inhabitants of the town that she's moved into. There's only 1,270 inhabitants all told. So we're talking about a place with less than 1,300 people living there. We're being told she's trying to blend in. She's living incognito. In fact, she's living under a fake name that makes fun of JD, by the way. And well, to be one of the residents, to blend in, she's very polite all of the time. She always says good morning to us. And when she speaks to us, well, again, she speaks Spanish, but she speaks it with a Mexican accent. Now, what makes this even funnier is that the people in the community, they know exactly who she is. That's right. So she's running around with a fake accent. She's trying to sell the people on, hey, I'm just one of you. I know I'm visiting, but really I'm a local. Yeah, the people here, and there's only 1,270 people. They know who she is. They knew right away, but they haven't bothered to tell her yet. I mean, look at this here. Here, everyone treats her like one more. They treat her like part of the community. In fact, she has been in this town for months without anyone knowing. Look, this guy points to his business partner here. She recognized her right away. I saw it and knew who she was. I checked it on the internet, but we didn't say anything. Here, we don't bother anyone. Each one makes his life, and we do not mess with the other people who come here. So, we treat you with respect. We like your money, and hey, if you're going to use a terrible accent, we'll pretend you're one of us. Oh man, I mean, this stuff, it is hilarious. Now, what's absolutely amazing about this is apparently she thought all of this was working out. That's right. She thought you throw on a little bit of fake accent, you try to dress discreetly, and nobody's going to know who you are. I mean, again, think about how crazy that sounds. I mean, she was living in this town for months here. When the residents, they were asked about it, they answered questions, but they seemed uncomfortable with it. Many of them, again, are business owners. They know they will lose a lot of money if she goes away. So, of course, they want to treat things nicely. They want to treat them discreetly. But they note she's been moving around the town very discreetly. She's been dressing in casual clothes. She always walks around with her baby carrier as well. And as far as interaction is concerned, well, she's not partying. She's not bringing a lot of attention to herself. She's not liking a lot of noise. Instead, she goes to the playground in the afternoon, talks to other parents who leave school as if she were just one of them. In addition, she was shopping at local places. That's why I think they won't turn on her, by the way, because she's spending money there. She's buying gifts and normal things. And along with it, and I thought this was fascinating, she was going by a fictitious name. It was actually put up on the door of the house that she was living in because she wanted to live in anonymity. Again, she's denying who she was. She was trying to go by the name of Martha Jane Canary, aka Calamity Jane. Now, a lot of places have reported on that too. They say, and I believe this was a shot at JD because of JD's Native American ancestry. She was still living in a place where she was taking shots at him. And what I think really backs this up is when the interviewers, they actually go there, they go to check the place out. Guess what? That had disappeared. The reference, it was gone. And she didn't have any idea what this was. Neither did anyone else that was around. They wanted to be clueless, of course. When you put the lavish spending and the lifestyle, the fake accent and the fake name into perspective, you have to wonder what AH is doing here. Does she really think she's going to get away without paying JD and others? I mean, after all, she flees right after Virginia. I mean, it's $10.5 million owed to JD. Plus, you have two insurance companies. They're fighting over money owed. One of them is suing her, and she may end up with a price tag of $8 to $15 million off of that. Plus, she never paid charity. I mean, that's another $7 million that she owes. Her lawyers, they're speaking out. So what do? We get PR pump from her. We get all types of fake stories coming out from mainstream media shills, from her mouthpieces and on, saying she's visiting all of these places. You know, she's living her life. Nothing is off at all, when in reality, she's traveled to a small little town on a small little island, 1,270 residents all told. And again, she has assumed a fake identity. She's trying to speak like a local. As insulting as that sounds, that's what she's doing, while living the high life and living in a $2.8 million home, thinking that she's disappeared. Again, does she think she's going to get away with it all? Let me know what you think, though. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. I can't say that enough. Thank you. Share this around, too. Make sure everybody sees it. I mean, this stuff is absolutely hilarious. But check out the links in the description as well if you want to help out the channel. Hey, and until I return from my tiny little... No, I'm just splitting. I really appreciate you folks. I'm going to end here. Thank you. See you soon.